The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long, and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's fourth down.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot, getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window fall into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move, looking deep. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Just ran away from the defense. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching. mentioned, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Milrow. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
With PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's going to hand this off. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Glenn. Caught quickly. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. You can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And he's got it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The Noles will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. It's Toafili. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. On the ground, trying for the first down with a tight end. And the Seminoles offense is on the move now.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Henderson. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive linemen? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air. It's Glenn. Pressure is coming. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powers through.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Dropping back, it's Glenn. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. It's a huge gain down to the 16. In one play, they've suddenly become a threat to score.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tries to get into the running back. It's caught. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And the Noles come to the line with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Noles. And the comeback is on. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking for a gap, it's Miller. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
I give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Today, we have a battle from two teams in the ACC, the conference that now sprawls all across the country. This is an important matchup, as we're going to see the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Important second down play coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's McCord. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Hand off to the single back. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using his legs, it's Toafili. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Glenn. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Noles bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll hand it off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Glenn. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Syracuse.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's McCord. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here we go now. Third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Okay, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Single back takes the handoff. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Glenn. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the...
Touchdown, Syracuse. And the beatdown continues. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a discipline.
It's a fake. They got the tight end open. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He eludes the rush, looking for a deep completion. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The Pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield, it's McCord. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the running back takes the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. It's McCord. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Orange have it now, first and goal. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the defense hold up here on third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Orangemen. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense.
Look at this. They flip it to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he's brought down short of the goal line. The fake PAT does not work. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They bring him down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Florida State. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. I believe they can line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're going to run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's McCord. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Pass incomplete. Here comes the punt team. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it.
It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Well, the onside kick is recovered and the gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And looking for a big play here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit and won't make a difference in the outcome. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And the punt team heads onto the field, but it's 3rd down. Punt is away, but it's not very good. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. 2nd down now.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They